Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candy Chat with.
All
All
of
of us.
us.
Thank you, everyone, and happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and happy International Women's Day to everyone, to all the women out there in the world. So, happy Women's Day. Um, so, today, our topic is.
Okay, so our topic for today is the obstacle advantage, turning setbacks into a strategy.
Yes, so that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
So, your babe here is Mosumola, the face behind musumconsult.com, originally from Nigeria, but now I reside and I work in the USA as a healthcare worker and also a mentor in this digital business.
Hello everyone, my name is Khadija Tujallo, originally from West Africa, Sierra Leone. Now live in US, New York, and I'm a mom of 4 kids. I work as a rehab and an amazing digital business mentor.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico, now residing in North Carolina with my family. I am a digital business owner and a mentor.
Hello, everyone. I am Karen. I am originally from the Caribbean island of Antigua, but I'm now living in the United Kingdom. I'm a wife, I'm a mom. I work full time in customer services, and I'm also a digital business owner.
Thank you, everyone. So, we also want to remind that we have a free live webinar in North America every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And in the UK, we have it every Wednesdays and Fridays. So, if you want to learn how you can start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name, and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free live webinar. So when you register into our website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar. So that one will take you to a page. So there you can pick either day or both. And the second link is the link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out on the webinar? On the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, if you want to catch the replay from last week before this coming Tuesday or Wednesday, depending where you are in the world. So here were the hosts and panelists from last week.
Our host for last week was Catherine, a former registered nurse, life insurance advisor, TV productions staff. And we also have as a panelist Anusha, business coach, buyers, buyer advocate, and ex accountant. And we also have Rebecca, radiographer.
And we also had Romali, a senior finance professional and in the public sector, and Sanjita, a registered nurse.
Also, on the panel, we had Kishore, who is a business owner, Dalini, who is a full-time academic. And if you look very well, you'll see that all these people cut across different age brackets, different cultural backgrounds, different professional backgrounds. But everybody is in this business at different locations and everybody is rocking it here.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. So, yes, if you're catching the replay from last week, our replays have subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So if you want to start your online business, all you have to do is just register into any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinar. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today.
Okay, so our topic for today is the obstacle advantage, turning setbacks into strategy.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, and happy and blessed Monday to everyone, or happy and blessed Monday. Happy and blessed Sunday to everyone, and happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday already. So, um, so let's find out what we're going to be talking today.
So today we'll be talking about what if the obstacle is in front of you isn't blocking your progress, but preparing you for it. Many successful leaders say their biggest breakthrough came right after their biggest challenges.
Yes. So setbacks can feel discouraging, but research shows that they often hold valuable lessons, and that shape better strategies and stronger decisions. So instead of seeing obstacles as the end of the road, successful people, learn to turn them into stepping stones. So they shifted, into something positive. So now let's find out, we're going to be talking about this topic, but for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
So today's points are: challenges improve problem solving skills, learning from failure improves future performance, obstacles build mental strength, strategic thinking grows through experience, and persistence increases long term success.
Yeah, so those are the points that we're going to be talking today. So let's dive into our first point. So our first point is challenges improve problem solving skills. For most of my life, I saw challenges as something to manage, not something to welcome. In the film industry, challenges were constant. Schedule changing overnight, unexpected production delays, high pressure decisions, problem solving on the spot. And at the time, it just felt stressful. But looking back, those seasons were sharpening something in me. So, research from the University of Minnesota shows that facing obstacles strengthens creative thinking and problem solving abilities. So, when the path becomes difficult, the brain is forced to look for new strategies. So, it adapts, and that has been true in my journey. So when I transitioned into the digital space, I faced completely different challenges. So learning new tools, communicating in a new environment, building confidence publicly, and navigating uncertainty. There were moments where things didn't work the first time, posts that didn't land, systems I had to learn slowly, and self doubt I had to confront. But every obstacle stretched my thinking. And instead of asking, why is this happening? I started asking, what is this teaching me? So challenges sharpen me, for patience, for emotional resilience, for communication skills, for strategic thinking, and for leadership capacity. And I've seen the same in our community. When someone struggles with a first live video, or when someone faces a skepticism, or when someone needs to adjust their schedule, those moments don't weaken them, they strengthen them. Because difficulty activates growth. And in life, challenges are rarely convenient, but they are developmental. So the brain looks for new solutions, and then you become more resourceful. You build flexibility, you stop depending on perfect conditions, and the easy path, doesn't stretch you. The challenging ones are the ones that build you. So once felt like pressure becomes preparation. So looking back, I can honestly say, the obstacles didn't block my progress, they build my capacity. And capacity is what sustains long term success. So in business and in life. So this applies to both. So let's move on to the second point.
Yeah, the second point is about learning from failure. And we have seen that it improves future performance. So when Sandy was talking just now, she was talking about the challenges, making you to think what other ways can be able to solve this problem or this challenge. How do I get over it? So what we actually call failure is not failure like in the real sense, that in the traditional way. No, failure is something that is, we should just call it a challenge and an obstacle to where you are going or something like that. Like if you pour water on the ground, the water will definitely look for ways to move. If no matter what you put on the way, you just see that the water will move. And when we think about this failure as obstacles, like those that are training for these athletic events, you do not go from zero to the highest point. You do not go um from a novice to the excellent one, like the first class. No, you don't do that. You train, you stretch your muscles, you do things, I mean, your diet and everything has to come into play. So when you try once to move and it doesn't work, you begin to think, what other ways will I do? What other things can I do? Like the Edison that discovered or invented the filament bulbs. We learned that he tried over 1,000 times of how to do it. He was trying to do this, it will not. And he said that he did not fail all those times. He just discovered new ways of not doing things. Like if I done it this time and it didn't work, yes, I've known that if I do it like this, it will not work. So I move to another thing. That is the essence of going, I mean, in a resilient way, moving forward, looking for ways, trying. And at the end of the day, you see that you're going to use all those failures, all those obstacles, all those problems, so to say, as guide. Like a woman is cooking, today is International Women's Day, and kudos to all the women out there. When you are cooking, you even if you are looking at the guide in a book, like somebody has tried it and said this, there are some things that you will do that you say, oh no, next time I will not put so much salt, next time I will reduce this water that I put inside, so next time I will not allow it to be on the fire for this long, you know. And when a woman gets pregnant, there's always a first time. So all the challenges that you find along the way, then you're going to learn from it. And next time when it happens, oh, I know it's going to happen like that. And that is what is called experience. So the failure events become experience strategies that you're going to use for future guide.
Thank you, Masamola. So yeah, so Masamola just talk about learning from failure improves future performance. So yeah, so when you experience a failure for the first time, you know, you will react in a way that you were not expecting it. But when you face the same failure for the second time, in a different situation, you already know how to perform because you already experienced that in the past. So it's like the example that the analogy that Mosimola was saying about, when you give birth for the first time, you don't know what to expect, but when you give birth after for the second time, you already know what to expect. So you're more prepared for that. So that's the same thing. So now let's move on to the next point.
Okay, so our next point is obstacles build mental strength. And one thing I've learned One thing I've come to understand on this journey in life is that obstacles aren't just problems, they are training. And the American Psychological Association actually reports that overcoming challenges strengthens resilience and emotional endurance. In simple terms, every time you face something difficult and push through it, you're building mental strength. And that's something many people don't talk about when it comes to building something new. And when you start something, whether it's a new career, a business, or personal goal, there will be moments when things don't go perfectly. And maybe something doesn't work the first time. Maybe you doubt yourself. Maybe you feel like just giving up. But those moments are actually part of the process because every challenge you face and overcome increases your ability to handle the next one. You grow stronger, you grow wiser, and you grow more confident. So instead of seeing obstacles as a sign to stop, start seeing them as evidence that you're growing. The people who succeed aren't the ones who never face challenges, they're the ones who keep going through them. And every step you take, even the difficult ones, is shaping a stronger version of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. So Karen just talked about obstacles build mental strength. Yeah. So every time you face an obstacles, you start building that resilience in yourself. So um, the more you face those obstacles, the more you feel that resilience. So when you face other obstacles, you're better prepared to face them. And that's kind of like training in a way, those obstacles that prepare you from before to the ones that you're faces in the future. Okay, so let's move on to the next point.
Strategic thinking growth through experience. So a lot of time when we start something new, we don't have any experience. Like example, when joined this business, I didn't have any experience. If I listened to my mind back then, I would have said, "Oh no, I cannot do it because there's no experience, and I don't want to go through the stress of learning and to see if it can change for me." So once you try at first, it's frustrating if you don't know something, but if you keep on trying it, you will get it through with time. So whenever someone asks you, you will be able to help out. Example, when someone come to the immigrant who come to this country at first, especially if they don't have any family or any friends, it's difficult for them to decide where to go and apply for papers. So, but they don't at least give up right away because they know it's important for them to get the right papers that they need to be in the country and able to work. And yes, also overcoming challenges help build resilience and emotional strength. Research even um, shows that when people walk through difficulty, they develop greater endurance and the ability to adapt. Every obstacle that is faced and overcome strength, the mindset needed to help, the mindset needed to handle future challenges. So when you face challenges, don't just give up right away. Just keep on trying. You might get it the next time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Khadijato. So Khadijato talk about strategic thinking grows through experience. So when you face those challenges and then you know how to, navigate through them, that helps you. Sorry, that helps you, to build that those stronger decision making, so you know how to make better decisions and how to plan on the long term. So you build those long term planning skills. So those obstacles, it kind of shape you to make better decisions and to plan ahead, on the long terms and build those skills for that. All right, so let's move on to the last point.
Yeah, so persistent increases long term success. There was a moment in my journey when progress felt slower than I expected. Moments when I questioned myself, is this going to work for me? Moments when results didn't come as quickly as I hoped, and when it would have been easier to stop and go back to what was familiar for me. And that's where persistence becomes the difference. Research from the University of Pennsylvania on perseverance and grit shows that consistent effort over time is one of the strongest predictor of long-term success. Not talent, not luck, not starting with a perfect plan, but the willingness to keep going even when things feel uncertain. What I've learned is that obstacles are not a sign that you are on the wrong path. Many times they are simply part of the process of growth. You know, every challenge teaches you something. Every mistake gives you feedback, and every setback strengthens your resilience. So, persistence turns those moments into progress. In my own experience, the people who eventually succeed are not always the ones who start with the most confidence or the most knowledge. They are the ones who stay committed when things get uncomfortable. They're the ones who keep learning, adjusting, and moving forward. So, because success is rarely one big moment, it's usually the result of many small decisions to keep going, even on the days when motivation is low. And when you continue showing up with a mindset, something powerful happens. What once felt, difficult, uncomfortable, begins to feel possible. So, stay persistent, keep going, and just keep learning from everything that you're doing. It will all make a difference at the end.
Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so Isabel just talked about persistent increased long-term success. So one of the things that we mentioned earlier, was building that resilience through the obstacles that we face. So when you have that resilience, then you become the persistence. You become persistent to keep going and showing up. And when you showing up and being persistent, that builds, increases the chances for you to build that long-term success because you have the grit, you have the resilience, and you have the consistency of keep going and pushing forward, and that helps you, to achieve that long-term success that you're looking for. So now let's find out what is our key takeaway for this topic.
Our key takeaway for this topic is obstacles are not signs to stop. They are signal to adjust, learn, and continue moving forward with greater clarity.
Yeah, so that's our key takeaway. And Isabel also added two: success is not built in one big step, it's built through the decision to keep moving forward, even when the journey gets challenging. Um, so that's the end of our life. So we hope so that you learned something today about the obstacle advantage. Many times we think that obstacle is a negative thing, but in reality, obstacles, when you look at the positive side, you gain so many things from the obstacles. Like we mentioned today, you gain resilience, you gain persistence, you start building, that mental preparation to face those. Um, so really, you get more benefits than when you than what you think that more into the negative side, you get more, because it transforms you to be a stronger person, to be able to face every challenge that comes at you, and to look at the challenges in a different way. So that's what we shared today. So if you love the topic that we shared today, and if you want to add something to it, just put it in the comments, and we'll be happy to read all the comments from you, from this topic. And if you want to learn how you can start your online business, start creating a plan B and start building that extra side of income alongside your current job. Here are two ways that you can get in touch with us. So you can either put in the comments more info, or you can send us a private message, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or you can register directly into our websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch our free webinars. So we do have free webinars uh, twice a week. So in North America, every Tuesdays and Thursdays. In UK, we have Wednesdays and Fridays. So in UK, you will be catching the replay because of the time. And in North America, you can catch it 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into a website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. The first one is to register to the live webinar, so there you can pick either day or both. Second link is a link to the replay of the live webinar. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, so what is it that you're going to find out in our free webinar? In our free webinar, you're going to learn how our online business plan works, and also you get the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community. We'll be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out now what is our topic for next Sunday.
Okay, so next Sunday, we're going to be talking on when life gets busy. So, how to keep showing up anyway. That's our topic.
Yes. So that's our topic for next Sunday. So don't miss it. So it's a very good topic. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. And to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday. And again, a happy International Women's Day to all the women out there in the world. So enjoy your day, and let's keep empowering every woman out there. So thank you again for being here with us, and until the next episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candy chat with.
All of
All of
us.
that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.